What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another conversation. Rules the nation. I'm your host, the Lock Libertarian, and we are back, girl. We are back. Um, shout out to everybody who um were listening and checking us out, and um, yeah, we had to take a break, y'all. So, well, I had to say. I had to take a break. I had to take a break. And if y'all want to know anything about that break, um, y'all can go check out my other channel, my personal vlog channel. Anyway, so y'all, we're back. We are back. I am back, child. And something that we're working on is consistency. Um, y'all, it's y'all know how difficult it is at times out here when you are holding down a 9 to 5 and you are, basically like trying to do what you need to do, and make things right in your life. When you have bills to pay, you got to make those bills, you got to get those bills together. But now that I am in the business of making money at home, I feel like I have enough time now to do what I need to do. My clients come naturally, so I don't have to do the clock in now, which is a good thing. I'm very grateful for that. So I have more time with all 75 of my subscribers. I appreciate y'all for staying subscribed um, throughout my 90-day hiatus. But we back, child. We back, and it's gonna be all right. We're gonna keep it up. So we're gonna keep these the show going. We're gonna keep the show going. So, and don't forget, y'all, if y'all want to support the channel, you make sure you like, subscribe, you know, so your girl can get monetized. And show your girl some love. Drop it down in the comments, and engage. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, y'all, let's get into it. Okay, the California mayor girl wanna give uh drugs to everybody, basically all of the homeless people. So check this out.
Fentanyl. Yeah.
I can't
Let
understand
me
what you're
let me
saying. You wanted to get with them what?
I want it.
Look at this. Wait a minute, we gotta go back, girl, so everybody can hear what he said.
Well, if this is the golf course, then my piece of property is right here at the second hole, tee, right there. And so this year was going to be our dream year. So that's that. But talking about homeless, it sounds like you want to kind of enclose all these homeless people in one territory. And I don't.
What I want to do is
And
give
I
them
don't
free
think.
fentanyl. I mean, that's what I want to do.
Do what?
I want to give them free fentanyl. Yeah.
I can't understand what you're saying. You wanted to get with them what?
I want to give them all the fentanyl they want. That's what I want.
That was not kind. Well, if this is the golf course, then my
So
piece of
wait,
property
let
is
me
right
see.
here at the second hole,
I don't know
tee.
if y'all heard that, y'all. Let me um see if I can change the settings on my computer because I messed around and I didn't put the correct. Okay, yeah, it was on there then. So it was on there. Y'all probably heard that. Y'all probably heard that right then. He said he wants to give all the homeless people fentanyl. Yeah, I saw this on this. So apparently there was more. Now here is the Fox News article about it. California man wants to give homeless people all the fentanyl they want. Needs to purge these people. A Southern California mayor says he wants to eliminate his city's homeless population by giving them all the fentanyl they want. A controversial comment he doubled down on by saying he supports a federal purge of homeless people. Lancaster Mayor Rex Paris, a Republican, made the comments during a city council meeting on February 25th when a resident questioned him about the city's plan to address the homeless crisis by enclosing the homeless population in a single encampment in an abandoned golf course near a residential neighborhood. What I want to do is give them free fentanyl. That's what I want to do. Paris responded. I want to give them all the fentanyl they want. Now, this is a mayor, y'all. This is the mayor saying he wants to purge people. You see what I'm saying? The resident replied, as y'all heard, that was not kind. The mayor is now facing a recall effort following his comments at the city council meeting, although it has only collected 6% of its goal of 20,000 signatures. He has faced past scrutiny over his controversial moves, including his decision to extend mayoral terms from 2 years to 4 years. Well, 2 years to four. For too long, Mayor R. Rex Paris has prioritized personal gain over the well-being of residents. His administration has been marked by mismanagement, controversial policies, and a disregard for transparency. A recall petition reads. Lancaster deserves leadership that listens, serves, and uplifts the community, not one that divides and exploits it, it adds. But Paris has reaffirmed his position about wanting to give homeless people the illicit drug that kills thousands of Californians per year. He told Fox 11 on Friday that he has no regrets about his remarks and that he was referring to homeless criminals who refuse to seek help. I made it very clear I was talking about the criminal element that were let out of the prisons and that have now become 40 to 45% of what's referred to as the homeless population, Paris said. They are responsible for most of the robberies, most of our rapes, most of our, um, and at least half of our murders. He continued. There's nothing that we can do for these people. The mayor did not provide data to back up his claims about the number of crimes homeless people are responsible for. Paris said he did not expect his comments to be taken literally, telling the outlet that fentanyl is so easy to obtain on the streets that it would not make a difference if the city offered the opioid to homeless people for free. Okay, but you didn't say that, you know what I'm saying? You didn't say any of this, like, you just literally said you want to give them all drugs. Excuse me. The man sought to credit Lancaster for providing more innovative solutions to the homeless crisis than other U.S. cities and floated the idea of a federal purge to cut down on the homeless population. That's crazy. He's been watching too many movies. Like, they need to do something else about the homeless situation, like, give them a home, probably. That would be good. Quite frankly, I wish that the president would give us a purge. It just gets worse. Bro, literally, it just gets worse. Because we do need to purge these people, Paris said. Now, is it harsh? Of course it is harsh, he continued, but it's my obligation as the mayor of the city of Lancaster to protect the hardworking families that live there, and I'm no longer able to do it. It's an untenable situation, and I'm open to any solutions. I want these people out of our city. but they reside there. Those are Californians. Paris, who's been mayor since 2008 and won re-election last year, also made a controversial move in 2018 when he proposed banning workplace dress codes that require wearing neckties over claims that they restrict blood flow to the brain. Girl, to the veins, girl, to the brain. And that is all. But this is what I'm saying. This is the only freaking video that we have. Let's take a look at it again.
Right there.
Let's take a look at it
Well,
again.
if this is the golf course, then my piece of property is right here at the second hole, tee, right there. And so this year was going to be our dream year. So that's that. But talking about homeless, it sounds like you want to kind of enclose all these homeless people in one territory. And I don't.
What I want to do is
And
give
I
them
don't
free
think.
fentanyl. I mean, that's what I want to do.
Do what?
I want to give them free fentanyl. You know?
All right,
I
let's
can't
go back,
understand what you're
child,
saying.
because
You want to
What I want to
apparently,
do is
And
give
I
them
don't
free
think
fentanyl.
apparently,
I mean, that's
territory. And I don't.
what I want to do is
And
give
I
them
don't
free
think.
fentanyl. I mean, that's what I want to
Do
do.
what?
I want to give them free fentanyl. You know?
I can't understand what you're saying. You wanted to get with them what?
I want to give them all the fentanyl they want. That's what I want.
That was not kind. Well, if this is the golf course, then my piece of property is right here at the second hole, tee, right there. And so this year was going to be our dream year. So that's that. But talking about homeless, it sounds like you want to kind of enclose all these homeless people in one
I had to play it again,
territory.
girl.
And I don't.
What I want to do is
And
give
I
them
don't
free
think.
fentanyl. I mean, that's what I want
Free
to do.
Do what?
I want to
free,
give them free
fentanyl.
fentanyl.
What?
You know?
I can't understand what you're saying. You wanted to get with them what?
I want to give them all the fentanyl they want.
And you hear the people
That's
in
what
the
I want.
background.
That was not kind. Well,
You
if
hear
this
the
is the
people
golf.
in the background laughing, snickering, or whatever. Like, it was funny. No, it's not funny because those are humans. You know, those are humans. Okay, no, so let's run it back. There are 70,000. We're not gonna listen to that shit. Look at this video. There are 70,000 homeless people in California at this current moment. Probably more than that. You know, Houston has homeless. Literally in every city, there is a homeless person. There's someone without a place to live. You know, so I mean, even I was homeless at one point. You know, I mean, I didn't sleep on the bus. I slept in my truck, in my van. But, you know, what the hell is really this is the type of shit you want to do to us? You know, I mean, not I say us because I was once this person, this type of I lived this life, you know what I'm saying? At one point, you know, of course I had my van or had my truck, so, you know, but like you want to basically unalive all of these people, 70 over 70,000 to purge them. You want to uh basically give them all drugs so they can take themselves out basically, you know? So, what are y'all thoughts on this? Because I thought as a mayor, you know, you're supposed to be, you know, a little bit better than that. You're not supposed to, you know, some people are looking up to you. And it's not funny. You know? It's not funny. People it could happen to anybody. Anybody. So y'all, let's give a shout out to Ryan Coogler. And here it says his wife paid for his $300 software his first screenwriting software when he couldn't afford it. And he now holds the record for highest grossing film by a black director with Black Panther, 1.3 billion, and has a net worth of 25 million. So let's give it up to him. Good job. And kudos to the wife who helped him out. That is a strong black couple right there, you guys. Now, I'm just really sharing some things that I wanted you guys to see that you might have missed. Let's go here.
A cop demanding ID without legal grounds.
Sir? Hey, boss.
He was shopping for his wife, wearing a shirt and tie, no crime, no cause, just a cop demanding ID without legal grounds. In the U.S., you're not required to show ID unless you're legally detained. Don't let intimidation replace the law.
Come over here real quick. Can I see your ID?
Sorry?
Can I see your ID? Ma'am, don't worry, this will just take a second. Before you start going rifling through there for your money, if I could just see your ID real quick.
See my ID for what, man?
I'm out here trying to make sure everyone's safe. I had a call. You fit a partial description. Again, I'm so sorry, ma'am. I don't mean to interrupt your business.
Description of what?
Right, I'm looking for a guy causing trouble, and you seem to be a gentleman.
For the past 30 minutes, I'm just here shopping for my wife, man. I mean,
if you look around, this isn't really a store for you, is it?
I'm shopping for my wife.
You married to a sorority girl or what? Look, this doesn't.
My store is a boutique for all women.
Okay, well, that's neither here nor there. I don't.
Question, man.
We had a guy that was on the run and he dipped into a boutique.
Sir, do I look like I've been on the run? I have a shirt and tie, and I'm in the middle of a boutique here about to check out.
Are you going to comply, or are we going to have an issue? Because all I need is your ID, and then we can go from there. So once I see your ID, we can go from there, and then I can let you pay for your.
No, you're not going to get my ID, and no, I'm not going to comply. I know my rights, and this is definitely against the law, so no.
Okay.
I'm going to finish paying for my wife's blouses here, and I'm going to exit the store.
Well, I'll be the one to decide what happened. I don't mean to interrupt your business, but I need to make sure you're not someone that's a threat. And if I need to see your ID,
It's like a prank or something.
Again, if I need to see your ID, I need to see your ID. So we can elevate this if we want. We're doing that.
Walk up on me and say, "Hey, give me your ID."
You're just some lawyer or something?
Actually, I am an attorney, sir. Yes.
Oh, I'm an attorney. My bad. Okay, whatever.
Yes.
So then you should know.
You're attempting to break the law, and you're doing it right in front of this young lady right here, which is atrocious to me.
Okay. Jeopardy word. I appreciate that.
Right, sir.
I appreciate the Jeopardy and Scrabble words and all that. But if you could just show me your ID, don't just go grab.
No.
Do you have any weapons in your pocket? You can't just go.
Absolutely not.
So you should know I'm the law. So why are you not abiding by the law?
I'm so sorry. This guy obviously is on a power trip or something.
Don't disrespect me and engage with her. Are you going to show me your ID, or are we going to have a problem?
I'm going to show you my ID.
Okay. Because you're a lawyer or something and you know the law now.
I am an attorney.
You're going to explain to me the law.
Yes, I know.
Okay, well then you should know I am the law at this point.
Right, and you can't just walk up on me and ask for my ID. I know that.
This isn't a law book. That's all cute and all.
Is he or is he not detained?
Ma'am, I just need to see his ID.
If not, then I'm asking you to please leave my boutique. You can go harass someone outside, but this gentleman has been shopping for 30 minutes.
I'm not here to harass
Yes
anybody.
or no?
Thank you.
Yes or no?
You're lucky that she's going to protect you in this. I'll be outside. We better not have an issue. Are we going to have an issue?
I'll have security walk you.
Thank you. It's fine. I feel this kind of ignorance.
Have a nice day.
Ignorance.
Sir. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Good.
The ignorance of people is what gets me. Like, this man is buying something for his wife, and the police literally comes in and asks him for his ID. What are you doing that for? It's like clearly, you see who's in the wrong. And this man should be fired because you're harassing people. There's no, I mean, he can't use big words. Bro, do 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 people really look at us and think that we're just, we don't know shit or what? I don't get it. You know? But how can you literally look at this man and think that he's doing anything He dipped in here. Do he look like he was running anywhere? Like, bro, people are really crazy, and this is how people in certain power situations, do. And then to top that off, it's from he caught this on his body cam. So hopefully this man has been relieved of his duties, because if he's going around acting like this with people, then he should not be anywhere near the public. They need to either relieve him of his duties and put him on a desk, or fire him completely, because I wouldn't even trust him with cases. He's a bad seed. So he's a weed at this point. Like, he needs to be pulled out of that position he has, because he's not no, no, no. That's not good. That's not good. What are y'all thoughts on that? Drop it down in the comments below. And for all my GTA players, y'all, I got something for y'all. Wait a minute. Girl. Child, look at this. Oh. He's like, this ain't GTA, but he pressed triangle anyway. Y'all see how he just Wait, let's go back. Let me go.
Dude, what are you seeing right now? I know we're blurring things out a bit because we don't. Dennis, I want to bring back Stu. Stu, what's going on? He's jumping out of the car. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He just bailed out of the car, out of a moving car. Look, it just crashed into the light pole. Oh my goodness.
and his he on the ground.
Stu, what are you seeing right now? I know we're blurring things out a bit because we don't exactly know what's going on, but he just bailed going about 70 miles an hour. Dennis, I want to bring back Stu. Stu, what's going on? He's jumping out of the car. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He just bailed out of the car, out of a moving car. Look, it just crashed into the light pole. Oh my goodness.
Stupid.
Stu, what are you seeing right now? I know we're blurring things out a bit because we don't exactly know what's going on, but he just bailed going about 70 miles an hour.
Just as dumb as a box of goddamn rocks, child. Who jumps out of a damn car that fast? This fool? What the hell? There's no way in hell I would have done no dumbass shit like that. So here's somebody saying someone needs to check up on Justin Bieber. Y'all, what's up with Justin? What y'all think he was on? Everybody else hype. Whatever he was on it. Oh, he cheaping. I mean, he was at Coachella, you know. But what y'all think is wrong with him? He probably was on something. Yeah, what y'all think? Cause baby, he looked like he was on something. Like he was either rolling, couldn't have been rolling. He was either, I don't know what that's about. But yeah, this is what I wanted to share with y'all today. Oh, and then yeah, look at here. This African lady. She's talking mad trash about the Americas. Girl, like, but you hear though, this is what I'm
A lot of
saying.
hatred, disdain, and jealousy that needs to be removed. A lot of dead weeds. This is a 59-year-old nurse that's about to say what you're about to say.
Africans and African Americans, we've never gotten along. Not today, not yesterday, not 20 years ago, not 100 years. We've never gotten along. We don't get along. All I'm saying is that stay in your lane and I stay in my own lane. I don't have any interest or desire to have that kind of relationship that I know will never be. There is no need for me to pretend.
Girl, the hatred she has for American people, African American people, with her skin color being this color, is crazy. Y'all can go check it out at my on my go check it out on my X. Yeah, because I'm not gonna play it. I don't play a whole bunch of shit. I don't know if they're gonna. I hope they don't. Fuck me up. Cause I gotta. Hey, it's gonna be all right though. But what in the world is really going on, y'all? It's just a lot of stuff that's happening in the world today that people are just not. You know. So what are y'all takes on this whole um Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf thing, situation?
To not use his son's image or
I
likeness.
understand that, I understand that he lost his life, but like to me it seems like he was a bully. I don't know, but it seems like, like he was a bully. I'm not gonna say, it was wrong of him to stab him or whatever. I'm not gonna say that because he was defending himself. What would you do in a situation like that if somebody was bullying you? You know, I mean, nobody really knows what happened because neither one of us was there. You know, but everybody in this situation knows how their kids are and how their kids react to certain shit. Now, you can't say what your child will do if they're not around you, but you know your child. You know what I'm saying? You know your kid and you know you. So whatever kind of qualities you may have, your child gonna have that shit too. So, let's see. It was just, to me, it's really sad because someone lost their lives and then the other person might be going to jail for, unaliving them. And when it was, a case of, yeah, you got to leave people alone. To me, it just seems like a case of bullying. Like, I mean, and I think that it's showing the racial divide that is still in America, I feel because for one, it's like we're all supposed to be together. We're all supposed to be together. We're all supposed to be, as one person. It doesn't matter color, race, hell, we're all in this one fucking sinking ship, and we're the ones that's keeping it afloat. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this is another opportunity to divide us even more. You know? It's like you know your child. So you know what your child is capable of doing, you know? And where are the videos? Like I haven't seen any video. I'm gonna look on the internet and search for videos because I want to know exactly what happened. I'm sure that somebody has a video. You know, I'm sure that somebody has a video. So, where is it? Where is the video? We don't know yet, but we'll find out, you know? All right, so y'all, thank y'all for watching. And it's your girl, the Locked Libertarian. This has been another conversation, rules the nation. I'll be chopping it up with you guys later on. I'll probably go live later on today, depending on how I feel. But other than that, peace out. Love y'all.